Hello and welcome to Career Mastery Champs. My name is Sumit Gupta. I am a career coach and trainer and author. And in this video, I bring you a powerful lesson on leadership. Watch it till the end if you want to become a very effective leader. So if you like this video, just like, subscribe, and share it amongst your friends, colleagues, and acquaintances who might need to see it and who want to progress in their career. Here in this video, in this lesson, I'm going to take you through the journey of an eagle. So let's look at the journey of an eagle, and I will also share my views as we go along. To look at this video on an eagle's life. So what is that hard decision that this eagle has to make? Let's look at that. And just think about it from your career perspective, and I'll give you a lot of insights into as we go along with it. So you saw this video, and how does it apply to the leaders? Let me look at ourselves when we are between the age of 35 to 40, what happens to us. So the first one it talks about is the flexible talents, right? Let's look at when we are very young, right? Maybe 5 years, 6 years of age, or maybe till up to the age of 12. We believe almost everything. Every day we, sometimes we say, I can become an astronaut. Sometimes I say, I can become a pilot. Sometimes the kids would say, I'm going to become a cricketer, and so on. So we were very flexible, right? And even for, once we enter the age of 18 years, we still are dreaming. We are still flexible, and we are willing to, choose various things. And between that 18 years to about 35 years of age, we keep doing that, and we are very flexible. But when we have been working for about 8 to 10 years in our job, we become inflexible. That becomes a challenge for us, right? And we form our opinions, and we just keep working on that. The second thing that it talks about is the beak, right? Now, what is the beak? Beak is the the way we the enthusiasm to work, right? When we are very fast, we are very active, and then suddenly we say, we start giving into the situations, and we say, yes, this is happening like this. So we are not picking up new things. We are not able to pick and run with the things. It's not because we cannot. It is basically that mindset when we start feeling midlife or mid-career crisis. Okay. The third thing that it talks about the feather, which become thick and heavy at that time, and it is sticks to his chest and makes it difficult to fly. Now, how do we compare that to the leadership? Is the opinions that we form, the ways that we form, the skills that we have formed, we say no, we are going to stick with those skills, and we are going to not let them go. We are not going to change. We are not going to upskill. We are not going to unlearn. We are not going to relearn. That's a challenge, and that's why we get stagnated where we stagnate in our career, right? Can think of it. So going further, the eagle has to make a decision. It has to make a decision whether it is going to die or it is going to make changes in its life. Those changes may be difficult, maybe, not coming in easy, may want it to come out of the comfort zone. Let's look at that, right? What are the decisions that we have to take? Similarly, we also look at it, whether we should be unlearning ourselves, we should be making some changes, we let our old habits go, we develop some new skills, or maybe some new habits that we have to form. That is what we have to do. So let's look at again what all we should do and what we can learn from this eagle. Now you looked at that the eagle has to go and sit on a mountain top. Now how that equates, or that how does that relate, or how does that compare to our situation? This means that we don't need to look at others. We have to look at ourselves. We have to look at whether I want to go further. Yes, 95% of everybody would be doing the same thing. They may not be, they may be saying, yes, this is the way it has been done. This is the way. Now I'm so experienced. What is the need to be done, doing this, right? And that's fine. If you are happy with that, that's okay. But if you want to be progressing in your career, if you want to be have some kind of differentiation, you have to choose that you are the one who is going to do it, right? That's where you might have to do some retrospection, introspection, sitting solo and take that decision, take that leap yourself, right? That's the first thing. And then when it talks about the beak, right, what we are talking about is that you have to start taking initiatives. You have to relook at your strengths. You have to relook at how you let that go, whatever has been stopping you, right? So start taking that initiative, find few things, right? And that is how, yes, that's tough as it is for the eagle to break its beak. Think about it, how painful it will be. Fortunately and thankfully, it is not so difficult for us. Yes, it will be a little difficult in terms of coming out of comfort zone, but you can do it. So once the eagle has, taken out its old beak, it has to wait. It has to wait for that beak to grow. Now, what does that mean? That means when you have given up your old, way of thinking and you get into the new way of thinking, then you have to wait for that skill to develop for yourself. And what do you use that skill for? That you skill use for, you know, unlearning and relearning as it has to take off its talons, right? That grip on the things. Because what does that mean? You have to practice it enough so that you can grow and create that skill. Let's go further. So once it's got new talents and it has got more flexibility by developing that skill, what it does is it plucks its feathers, which are sticking to its chest, which are no longer, being helpful to it, right? So this is where we also give up on those things which are holding us back. As I said, the feathers are the old habits, the old way of doing things, right? uh, यहाँ तो ऐसा ही होता है, इसी तरीके से चीजें करते आए हुए हैं. How do we change those, right? So you don't have to look at things the way they were. You have to look at how the things should be, right? So this is a very important aspect, and that is something that we can learn from the eagle who does it at the age of 40. Okay. Again, I would say, do you need to do it? You have to ask yourself. Let's go further on terms of what the eagle does and what we can learn more from it. And once it has taken out its, sticky talons, sticky feathers, and it has grown a new beak, it has got a new talons, and it has got new feathers, then what does eagle do? It is ready to fly again, to take that famous flight of rebirth. The same thing you can do in if you are feeling, stagnated in your career, if you are experiencing the mid career crisis, you can do it, so right, very similar. So let's understand now, why is change needed? Ultimately, things are going on. So let me look back at my career, and or the generally, people that I look at. When you are 35 years of age, right, probably you have been working for about 10 years, and you are now become a manager, or some, you are getting a good salary now, and things are comfortable. Things are, you have become used to that particular routine. So Why change it? Let's look at that. What you saw is self-explanatory. What are your next steps? Set aside a time for yourself, maybe hour and two. Don't postpone it. Do it today, right now, if feasible. If you're not in office, go home. Set aside 1 to 2 hours. Do it on weekend if you want to. Do it again. Revise it, and understand why do you want to do it. I wish you all the best. And if you like this video, like, subscribe, and share. And keep coming back for having more lessons in the how you can take your career to the fast track, never feel the stagnation again, and how you could be on the C-suite career. In case you want to learn more, you can subscribe, register for one of my masterclass. Link for which is given in the description below. If you want to join my Telegram channel for such quick tips, do join it. You can follow me on the Facebook and Instagram in the links given below, right? And you can also join my LinkedIn page to keep learning more and more. Once again, wish you all the best. And if you want to be a leader, just follow what an eagle does.